I was live for approximately 0 fucking seconds and I had a major goddamn tech issue involving physically having the wire unplugged because shoes. So that was fucking mint. Okay, so, yeah, 40k live again. Yeah, let me see if I can get some people watching. Let me see if I can also deal with the audio bleed. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, doing weird and wonderful shit right here while I'm setting up. Okay, yeah, stream seems to be working. As far as I can tell. Angle's a bit wonky. Yeah, that's a bit better. Now, yes, I do have a massive board set out here, but because I'm physically incapable of reaching the far side of the board, most of it ain't even gonna get used! Yeah, let's go! But also compacting all of the troops that I do have onto the just a long ways two boards, it's not optimal, especially for a 1k game. That is solid, right? Let me. Yeah, looks a little pulled. Whatever. Whatever. That'll do. Yeah. Camera's stabilized. I got no physical space. Okay, I've got everything up. Everything looks like it's working. Y2K is 24 years late to the party. Fuck my life. He has zero excuse to not watch. That should be there. That should be yes. Alright, everything should work. That appears to be working. Wish I could bring up the goddamn chat. There we go. Yep. I mean, Twitch has faster input, but yeah, whatever. Okay, so I am almost ready to start rolling dice. Alright, where is my other data set? There it is. Right, so we got Farsight and Shadow Sun, Fireblade, 10 Breachers, 10 Crew, 6 Stealth Suits, 2 Broadsides, 3 Crisis, 2 Piranhas. I do have those on the field, right? Yes, I do. And for the Marines, we have a Bike Chaplain connected to the Bike Squad, Tech Marine, 5 Sword Intercessors. They are in reserve, that's why they're not in the board. They are currently mounted into the transport. 5 Hellblasters, 10 Termies, 7 Outriders, that's ATV included, and the transport, the Impulsor. And a ever-dwindling number of dice that seems to be shrinking every time I play the game, or every perpetual second of existence that I tend to reside within. Because it's not 40k if you're not losing your dice every 10 goddamn seconds. The dice came from the earth and they shall return to the earth. And we have everything we need. Now, I'm running an objective. The objective is every turn with majority control on the central platform is 1 point. And that's marked from the beginning of the next turn as per points and how that actually works. Alright, gonna run high roll. Blue is going to be Tau, white is going to be Marines. Marines go first. Which is kind of fucking pain, because I have less physical space with working with Marines than I do with the Tau. Because fuck ton of equipment. Because fuck ton of equipment that is massive and no physical space to have the said equipment residing within. So, let's go. And I have been looking up rule stuff and blah blah blah. You know, the boring shit. 12 inches. Tech Marine, 6. That Tech Marine is going to get left so far behind. He is supposed to be in range of that goddamn tank at all times. He is going to get run off of the field. Outriders, yes, 12 inches, and that is the case for all models. Now, yes, this is a very heavy, fast attack game. So basically anywhere within that space. I know for a fact that those are 6 inches and those are 5 inches. And that is Space Marine movement. Awesome. Let's talk about range. Range is not happening. Bikes have like 24-inch range. And I know for a fact that board is 60 inches long. They ain't hitting shit, and also they probably don't even see shit. And the multi-melt is fucking 18-inch range anyway. Well, that is 2 blasters per and the ATV included. So Hang on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 16 shots out of them with rerolls for Twin Link. Yeah, damn, that's actually pretty impressive. They're all hella out of range though, but that's actually pretty impressive. Does anything... It's Space Marine, so I don't think anything has greater than 24. That's why speed is so imperative. Like Chaplain, yeah, bike is 24 on bolt rifles. 24 on the shoulder, on the Forge Bolter. Hellblaster, 24. And the battle line is even shorter because, yeah, only the... Yeah, it's 18 for the majority of them, but one of them has a plasma pistol. They're also in the tank anyway, so it's irrelevant. The Impulsor might have some 48 on the frag launchers. Let's give that a look. I mean, he can't fucking see... Wait, frag is, No, frag isn't indirect fire. Yeah, because it's the fucking Bellius. Either way, yeah, it's not indirect fire. No shooting, and, if any model in the entirety of 40k had a godforsaken fucking 50-inch charge, I think it would just genuinely be tournament banned. I think we'd have, like, the beginning of models being individually banned for tournament. Because that'd just be fucking ridiculous. And anything that could have that would have to have, like, proportionately powerful weapon. Nah, absolutely not. Alright, Tau shooting. Wait, what? No, Tau movement. What the hell? Skipping a phase here. Let's try and get our speed boys ahead. That is Piranha's 14-inch movement, because Tau Tech is just better. Don't even have to paint it red. Though I am basically running Farsight Enclave, because Farsight is actually fucking brilliant. I really like this cable to not be caught on things. This is why I need to get, like, a open mic or, like, a mini tech mic. Oh damn, viewers for days. How's it going, guys? We're on round 1, objective to capture the center position. Marines have just moved, and the tower now moving. Just about. Really should have moved it at the angle, but, like, they'll be contesting the position. They're gonna have a bad time fighting against the mega bike squad, though. That's a chaplain-assisted bike squad. 10 inches. He can just about get up there. What is the distance for the XV8s? Where are we? XV88s, 5 inches. What's next? Stealth suits, I believe. Yeah, Crisis and Farsight is moved. Stealth battle suits is 8. Oh damn, they're actually pretty good for infiltrators. Is Shadow Sun also 8? Shadow Sun is 10, so we're just gonna have to lock her at 8 because of attachment. I'm gonna move the Kroot first because otherwise we're gonna have a pain in the ass. Kroot R7. 7's really good for an infantry unit. Okay, so Fireblade. 6 inches, no problem. Also, that is supposed to be more clustered. I didn't organize it properly. Fireblade's breaches. He's a Fireblade, not the Fireblade. He's my Fireblade. That makes him the Fireblade. Okay, shooting. It's Tau. Then after second phase movement, Tau range, they should be in goddamn range. I'm gonna say no line of sight to the tank though through the... Yeah, no. Get dunked on. I'm gonna make some decisions. Do vehicles even get a cover save? Yes, they do. Even Titanics get covered save, but they're also beholden to LOS. Which would mean... Yeah, they can see, but like absolutely cover save. Okay, Piranhas. Technically 4 Seeker missiles, which would be quite hilarious to turn one yeet 4 Seeker missiles into those bikes. I think I'm gonna do that. 4 Seeker missiles into the Outriders. Let's go. Let's bring the pain. And that is absolutely in 48. Yeah. Maybe not 12, but definitely 48. Which makes me think the fusion I'll have to measure later. Alright, so Seeker missiles. 4 Seeker missiles. Ballistic skill 4. 4 fours. Three of them are just gone. Seeker missiles, am I right? 1 Seeker missile. Strength 14, absolutely gonna be double any of the individual bikes. Yeah, they're all toughness 5 anyway. I'll say this one's flying into the Invader ATV then. Okay, so 14, definitely double 5. Wounding on 2s. Perfect 6. That is AP 3, save 3, so this is a save on a 6. They... I need to check if they do not get an invuln. Okay. Does the chaplain provide an invuln to everyone? Rules leader, oath of moment. When nope, they're taking the hit. Okay, so they have a chance to save on a 6. Fucked it. So that is d6 plus 1 damage. So we can run a minimum too. 4 damage into the Outrider, which is the Invader. That is on 4. Okay, next weapon, Burst Cannon, 18-inch range check. Outrider is in range again, so 4 shots on 4s. Two. Strength 6, toughness 5, greater, hitting on 3s. 1. AP -1, saving on a 4. It's a 6, it saves. Fusion Blaster is hella out of range. Carbines are 20-inch range, which means they are in range because the Burst Cannon's in range. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 shots twin-linked. Ballistics 4, so hitting on 4s. And then wounding on... Okay, so... Blap. We'll get our 4s out first. And then it's 4s again. 1. A single shot, and it's 4s again. Because it is equal. And it hits. So that is AP 0, save a 3 up. They save it. Another die has left the building. Yeah, no, it's literally just me making that background noise. I'm just, right, cool. I thought I had some bleed. Okay, so what we have here is a complete mess. Railguns next. So, broadsides, 60-inch, 2 shots times 2, so 4 shots. Ballistics of 4 up, so 4 on 4s. Free in. Holy shit, they have devastating wounds as well. Devastating wounds means no save, right? Each time an attack is made with such a weapon, if that attack scores a critical wound, so basically 6. If it's a wound on a 6, it's critical. Holy shit! That's gonna be d6 plus 1 devastating? Fuck my life! That's gonna be... Holy shit! I've also got more Seeker missiles, so let's go! Time for some brutality. So that's strength 12 over toughness 5, which is more than double, so this is 3 on 2s. everything. 3 rail rifle shots have just gone through. Because I'm stupid, I'm gonna say that none of them were critical. Because I don't want to bullshit. Okay, so. Where are we? AP -4. That's a 7-up save. Yeah, they don't get a save. D6 plus 1, and they do not have invuln. Because this was already checked ages ago. 3d6 plus 1. I think 3 vehicles are dying, including the Outrider. And if I remember correctly, the Outrider doesn't get its Overwatch because it's like 12-inch range. 18. Well, different unit altogether. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a multi-melter retaliation later to cover for a mistake I made. Regardless of whether it dies or not, because time travel. So, 3d6. None are mortal, but it doesn't matter because everything went through. That's a perfect set of 4s. That's 5 wounds each. And, yeah, that's 3 units dying. Ouch. The bikes did not like that one. Seeker Missile 48, check if that's in. I don't know if that's in. I think that's in. I think it's in. So, firing both the Seeker missiles into the bike squad, Ballistics 4, these are only once per game. Reclaim that. Both of them hit. Gorgeous. Love to see that. That is Strength 14, more than double, wounding on 2s. They will get a 6-up save. So 2 up, 6-up save. Both of them in. 2 6-ups. Both of them failed. And now D6 plus 1 times 2. 6 damage and 5 damage. 2 dead. These bikes are absolutely just eating it today. Like, I just got these bikes. The Invader ATV retaliation shot, by the way, is happening now. Yeah, I am a beginner as well. I'm kind of just trying to learn the rules, and I'm soloing with myself because I've been collecting for about 14 years and only really just decided to get into the game. And I also only just like started getting into painting because this is one that I've been painting today. Shiny as heck. So take everything I say and do with an absolute grain of salt, because there may or may not be any like basing in what I'm doing. I would not be a good example for learning if you ever intend to go into tournaments, but I'm doing my best. So if you know something I don't and I do something wrong, the detachment of Space Marines, because I'm keeping it simple for myself, I'm just running them as like Space Marines, not Ultramarines, not Blood Angels or anything. Even though they basically come from Dark Angels and Blood Angel sets. And my brother's painted some of his Terminators as Salamanders, which you can see over there. But yeah, so as for detachment, I am not running one for simplicity's sake. As for the Tau, Tau are just Tau, as far as I'm aware. Where the hell was I? Yes, I was running the Invaders Retaliation shot that it had before it died horribly. Which was... 18-inch, which is hitting the Piranhas, 2 attacks at freeze. The only reason I'm doing it like this is because I'm rolling the Retaliation back because I forgot it existed. Nothing happened anyway, so... Plasma rifles, 18-inch, way out, 20, 30 on the Twin Smart. I can measure the Smart missiles. That is just in range. Okay, so Smart missiles. That is 4 attacks at 4 up. I don't have an IRL model, so I just play tabletop game on TTS. From what I've seen, it's possible, but it's really difficult to do. You're limited to models and the many limitations of TTS. If you want to get into it, I highly recommend getting one of the starter sets because they tend to be all push fit. You can probably find some old Space Marine Necron starter sets, and that will give you like the beginning of what you need, and then you buy like 1 box of both armies to like build it into actually usable 500 points. There's also the other one which was more recent, which was Space Marines and Tyranids. Tyranid are more like a horde army, so they're interesting. That's the one that you'll be more easily able to get. And then, depending on what Games Workshop are doing, there might be a new starter set in a year or 2. But depending on money and how you want to get into it, you can. I recommend just picking up one of the current starter sets, then getting like a couple of sets of like core infantry just to like build it up. The starter sets themselves are push fit, so just get some clippers or an X-Acto knife to cut out the sprues, put it together. Get yourself one of the starting paint sets because that gets you like 3 models, a bunch of paints, usually the beginnings of the hobby equipment that you need, and a paintbrush. And that's honestly the best way to get into 40k physically. Oh, and you need space for days. This board is literally the size of a double bed, and that's the expected size for like a 1k game. 500 points is basically half of this board along this way. So basically like this chunk of the board alone. And then Kill Team is just a single one of these. Where the hell was I in the game anyway? I was firing Smart Missiles, which is 4 on 4s. So with how the combat works, you have your weapon. For example, Twin Smart Missile System on the XB-88, which is these guys here. That is 30-inch range, which is sure me measuring, which is in range of what's left of that bike squad that is just taking atrocious levels of casualties. Then you've got your category for A, which is the number of attacks you've got, so that's 4. Ballistic skill, which will tell you what you need to roll to hit your target. So I'm rolling 4 dice for 4s or better. That is 3 of them were successful, and if they had devastating wounds, because one of them was a 6, that would class as a critical, which means that they wouldn't get a save. Actually, no, that's on the phase after that. So after that, you look at the weapon strength, which should be 5, against the unit's toughness, which is 5. So because it's equal, that'll be a 4 or up. If it's less, it'll be a 5. If it's half or less than half, it's a 6. If it is higher, it's a 3. And if it's double or more, it's a 2. But you can find all that in the rulebook, and the rulebooks are really easy to find the information for. I tend to build up my armies in an online program called New Recruit, which is browser-based. I think there's an app as well. And that's really helpful because you can set your after you build up your armies and point them out and do all that stuff. You can set the thing to play mode, and then it will just show you all of the stats and rules that you need to know for whatever unit that you're looking at. Really, really simple and intuitive. Well, about as simple as Warhammer gets, but luckily they've been like making it easier to get into since after 8th edition. I mean, keeping in mind, this game used to have like templates and a whole wind mechanic. It was insane. I do miss Orbital Bombardment from 4th edition, though. That was hilarious. So, yes, because it's equal, I am rolling for 4s. One of them successful. Then you've got the armor piercing statistic. This weapon doesn't have any armor piercing, so the enemy gets its full save, which will be SV plus whatever. So that is going to be a save on a 3. And it got the save. If it didn't get the save, you would then look at the statistic D, which is damage, which would be 1 wound anyway. Which wouldn't do much, but they're going to have... do they still roll leadership if they're part of the detachment? I don't think they do. Anyway, that squad needs to consolidate itself now. As for everything else, I don't believe the Tau have anything else that can shoot, and as I said at the beginning of the stream, if anything had about 50-inch charge range, it would probably be tournament banned flat out. Games Workshop would probably say, "Oh no, whoops, that was a typo." That's like a day 1 fix on the online paperwork, if they ever did that. Like, wow. Charging is usually 2d6, and then add the result. But that will probably happen turn 3. As for stealth suits, they are 18, 12, 20, nothing in range and line of sight is non-existent. Far sight, Shadow Sun has longer range and 24 missile ball. Yep, that's going to be the end of turn 1, so going on to turn 2. Okay, so no one has the central objective yet. The bike is going to move 12 inches. For all 3 of the remaining bikes out of a whole squad of 8, including the chaplain that is attached. Where's my tape measure? Where the hell did I put my tape measure? Got it. Okay, so the bikes are going to move forward and hold the position. They're also going to move hella out of line of sight so they can continue to survive. That's the benefit of fast attack. They're fast. They have 6 inches. Now, the measuring is usually done way more precise than this in any game with anyone else, but I'm literally just playing here with myself, so I can be as imprecise with the measuring as I like. Impulsor 12 inches. You are 6 inches. I'm going to keep you on top of the building. I should probably drop down so I'm next to the Impulsor, because next turn I'm going to be out of range of it. But the Assault Intercessors inside the Impulsor will probably be deploying next turn if they don't get completely and utterly destroyed in the most horrible blazing fireball. It'll be amazing. This is the longest the Impulsor has survived in the 3 games of streams, by the way. And yeah, also including the match that I did as a TikTok thing. Mint. Can confirm, absolutely mint. What we're doing now. So the Impulsor does not have line of sight on the Piranhas, but because of that I'm going to turn around and say the Piranhas don't have line of sight on the Impulsor, which is the only reason why the goddamn thing is alive. I'm just trying to think. Because I do have the option to deploy my Intercessors now, but I don't think it's a good idea, especially with how the Impulsor's parked. It's literally like stuck between like the building, like the Intercessors would have a nightmare moving. Not to mention, those Intercessors are going to have an amazing time charging a bunch of power suits with chainsaws. That's going to be amazing when that happens. Alright, no line of sight. They are going to have... do they have line of sight on the Piranhas? I think everything's, like, behind the wall. I'm going to say they can see one Piranha, but do they have 24 inches? Yes, they do. They can actually hit that Piranha. Okay. Shooting will happen then, I suppose. I don't know if he's got the range. The Impulsor still can't see shit, though. Alright, Hellblaster Squad. Plasma, standard, because I cannot risk the overcharge. That is 10 shots, BS3. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rolling for freeze against the Piranha. She's tough. It's 7 wounds. Interesting. Okay. 10 freeze. Pray for your good. 1 fail. That's gonna be painful. It is only 1 damage though, so I don't think the Piranha can die under this bombardment this turn. It's AP -2 though, so saving on 6s. Yikes. This could be pretty brutal. Right. Strength 4, toughness 7, not half hitting on 5s. Well, wounding on 5s. That was really goddamn good rolling. And then saving on 6s. 1 save, 3 wounds, 7654. Okay. That is all they can do. Tetmarine, range, 24-inch range, Forge Bolter, 3 shots. He may have line of sight. He does. Three attacks, ballistic skill 2. Yikes. Reroll. Everything goes through. Strength 5, toughness 7, hitting on 5, well, wounding on 5s. 1. AP minus 1. That gives us a 5 up. Flumps it. Damage of 2. Holy shit, Forge Bolters are good. That's 2 damage. This guy can actually hold his own. Grab pistol can't fire. Everything else is melee because it's actually okay in melee. He's basically running guardianship for the Impulsor. I could have loaded him into the Impulsor, but scuff. So Impulsor can't fire and is out of sight. Outriders have moved into a position where they can't be shot at anymore. Terminators are range. They do not have Cyclone missile launchers. What the fuck? I did not set them up like that. I need to fix that. Stormbolter, Power Fist, Chain Fists, 2 heavy weapons, which is Power Fist, Assault Cannon. Okay, Sergeant, Stormbolter, Power Fist, 7 Terminators, Chain Fist, and Stormbolter. I'm just going to keep with the Chain Fist because I don't have any reason to care too particularly. 2 Terminators, Heavy Weapon, Power Fist, Assault Cannon. I'm going to actually fix that and yeah, they're going to have to. Okay. Just had to fix that because I didn't set something up properly. And that is entirely my bad. Yeah, 24-inch range from the back of the board, no. Sometimes you can just see something and be like, nah, I don't need to measure that shit. Intercessors are still in the tank. Tetmarine, Chaplain is behind a wall. That puts us back to the Tau. Which is, things are going very well for the Tau. Again. They got 10... which will put them basically in cover. No, it won't. Because it's measured from here, so. From you here. that'll get them into the middle of the ground, sure. I'm gonna say... Oh, they've got line of sight now. That's quite brutal. Those are 14-inch range. Yo, going slow at 8. Yeah, things are going slow. I'm not great at the game. I screw a lot of stuff up, so if anyone sees anything that I'm doing wrong, tell me. Like, please. Also, YouTube chat is not showing up on multi-stream chat for some reason. That's fine, no one's talking on Twitch. It's a good thing I caught those messages, or I'd accidentally ignore you. Yeah, there's some wonky things with how multi-stream works with the chat representation. But, you know, doing my best. Given what I've got. I think it's a problem on YouTube's side, honestly. So, Farsight has moved forward. They are getting their 14 inches forward. And they are probably going to have a god-awful time, but they're going to do their goddamn hardest to rip as many holes into the bikes as possible. So, yeet. That is on 2 wounds. Those have 5 inches. Those have 7 inches. Those have no. Those have 8 inches. Those have 7 inches. Those have 6 inches. Five, 8. Seven is going to get them there. Flawless. 6 is going to push these guys up to the wall. There is a reason half of this board is not getting used. I physically can't reach it. As cool as it would be to have those sniper battles up on those towers. Yo, how's it going? Yeah, literally just me sitting here playing Warhammer with myself in like 32-degree weather inside an English house. Because the outside is scary. Yeah, I'm doing my best. I'm still new to actually playing Warhammer, so if I do anything wrong, tell me. I'll try and fix it as fast as possible. This is my second time streaming 1K Tau versus Marines, but this time, as compared to last time, the Marines actually have decent, well, had decent gear. I basically ripped through an entire max power fucking Outrider squad. That was fun. Though that Piranha is having a real bad time down there, and that's the Fusion Piranha as well. Hopefully, though, I can do some damage. Some real nice damage. Alright, everything has moved on to shooting. I'm going to shoot Piranhas into Outriders. What's left of them. So, that is going to be... Burst Cannon, 4 shots, 18-inch range, irrelevant, ballistic skill 4. Wow! Nothing. Fusion Blaster, 1 shot, 4s. It hits. Strength 9, def, not double, so that is freeze. And it hits. AP -4, that puts up to a plus into a -7. They lose their save. damage D6, and it's Melter 4. What's the range for Melter? Melter X in the profile with such a weapon. Target within half range takes pain. So that's D6 plus 4 damage into one bike. Ouch! So we are dealing 5 damage. One of the bikes is dead. And that's gonna be you. That squad is just having the worst time. Also means that the point is contested and no one gets the point for the round at the end of tower shooting. Unless the tower can kill one more bike. Seeker missiles were fired off at the first turn. Twin pulse carbine, which is 4 on 4s. Okay, 4 shots go through. Strength 5, toughness 5, that means 4s. 2 of them go through. No AP, if I remember correctly. Yep, 0 AP, save of 3. Both of them saved. That is the Piranhas finished. Squad can't shoot, squad can't shoot, squad can't shoot. They... Can they see? One second, I need to take my headphones off so I can actually reach. They cannot see shit. They cannot see shit. So, that is... that. They can see. What weapons do I even have those equipped with? I think I've got them equipped with fusion blasters. Yeah, Sunforge. Yeah, fusion blasters. 12 inches. So I can fire 4 fusion blasters into that tank. And that is hella not half. Anything on Multistream? No. Because it's broken. Yeah, it just completely broke. Fucking mint. Okay, so 4 fusion blasters into the tank. That is going to be 4 attacks at ballistic skill 4. Clear the board. Big damage. Jesus Christ, that is a lot of ones. So, the fusion blasters did nothing. A lot of nout. Pulse carbine, so that's 2, 4, 6. At ballistic skill 5, twin linked. That's on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4 rerolls. 2 fail. That is strength 5, toughness 9, less than not half. That is 5s. It's literally just plinking shots off a plate. 2 went through, damn. No AP against a save of 3 up, so that's 3s. Both of them saved. The fun boy. Far side, 2 attacks at 2. Both hit. That is strength 8, toughness 9, less than, still 5s. Rip. Alright, nothing happens for Farsight shooting. They can't see. That is it for shooting. Can't really charge. Was just about in 12-inch range, so I'd have to get like a perfect 12 on charge. It's not really worth it. That, and I think that would genuinely be a really bad time for the entire squad. Like, a really, really bad time. Like, God is dead levels of bad time. Alright. Yeah. Space Marine turn. That Impulsor is moving his 12. And the point was contested, so no victory points have been awarded. Yeah, back to front ain't gonna work because terrain. However, that can get him over there. Which is basically tank melee in with the Piranha, sure. And he's gonna dismount the squad here. And you all thought that the Marines were underpowered. Okay, 6 into there. They're doing their best, okay? No, that is not legal under any sense of the term. They can get in there and fit, but they do need to be stood up properly. And that would put 3 in melee on charge phase later. What else we got? Those are going to move in as close as they can. Which is definitely within 12. Which is going to be fun times later. They are 6 inches. They will be moving forward. The Marines absolutely have point control again. And then 5 inches on the Termies. Fight me. Smart gaming, I'm having a good time. Fight me on the side of the street if you have any complaints. I'll tell you where the nearest Tesco car park is. It's 5 inches, bro, trust me. Trust me, bro. Yep, that is not done yet. He has 6 inches. That was probably the cleanest movement of that entire movement phase. Now for fighting. It's fight time. War. Those Piranhas are going to have a god-awful time. The risk of explosion is going to be fucking hilarious. Okay, Piranhas. And we're going to shoot the tank first. Time for some close-range rockets! Let's go! Rockets at point blank. Let's see if this does anything. Alright. So... Attack 1, ballistic skill 3, strength... yep, so that's going to be a point blank crack missile. Uh, 48 range, 1 attack, 3 up, strength 8. May the God Emperor bless this die and vanquish the foes before us. Fire! It's a fucking 1. What the fuck was that bullshit? All of that build up for a 1. You literally can't write that. So the crack did nothing. Yo, thanks for the subscription. Dragstorm Grenade Launcher is 2d6. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8 shots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ballistic skills of 3. That is successful, very successful. Is this gonna do anything? Probably not. I'm shooting fucking frags into piranhas. Strength 4 into toughness 7. That's 5s. And only barely not 6s. Well, 4 went in. That is AP 0 damage 1 against save 4 up. So 4 4s. 2 saves, 2 wounds. Piranha's dead. That is... How do the Deadly Demise work? So, run a check. If it rolls a 6, it explodes. And devastates everything. It's a 3. It doesn't explode. It's just dead. Whee! First tower casualty. Okay, so... The heavy stubber can now fire. That is 3 shots of ballistics free. The game's picking up now. It took us 3 turns to get interesting. And this is why I say the game has to be played longboard, because otherwise you have turn 1 freaking tank transports deploying like hordes of melee units, and it's just boring. That is 2 successful hits. We're still firing into the piranha. Why the hell? Because fight me. As I said, Tesco's not far. Alright, so that was a hit. Ballistic skill, strength 4 against toughness 7. 5s. Twin 6s! Nice! That is AP 0, damage 1, saves 4 up. 1 save, 1 wound. That puts us at 6. But I'm not done yet. Ordered now and I'll double the torment. That's right, double the torment for absolutely free. Okay, so the Impulsor has worked. What's left of the Outrider? They do not have their multi-melter anymore. That would be hella good right now. Especially seeing as at this point that would be point blanking for D6 plus 2. And retaliation. So, heavy bolt pistol, which is... no, because it's a pistol, fires separately, so it's only the twin bolt rifles, which is 4 on the twin bolt rifles. Ballistic skill 3, let me see, because I think the other one has like a different... No, it is still ballistics 3, that's fine. So all good. So, 4 shots, ballistic 3 rerolls. Three of them have gone through, reroll 1. It's in. And that is going to be strength 4 against toughness 7. This is 5s. 0. Everything plinks off the piranha's armor. And to say piranhas have armor, that's a whole new level of hilarious. Right. Okay. Can't fire the bolt pistols because... Wait, can we fire the bolt pistol? Because it's a vehicle, doesn't it work differently? I have no idea. If anybody knows and can tell me before we reach the next phase of combat, that would be fantastic. Holy shit, there's 10 Terminators, including 2 assault cannons blasting into that piranha. That's not going to end well. There's also 10 plasma shots. So, okay, so Terminator Squad. This is going to hurt a lot. That is 20 Stormbolters. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 16. 16 Stormbolters into a piranha. Let's go! The Emperor protects! What the hell was I even rolling for? Ballistics 3. Yeah, 3 fails. Strength 4, so 5s. Because it's still only pathetic, puny Imperial Bolt rounds against mighty Tau armor. 5s. Was that literally only 4? Jesus. Yes, it was. And that is... no AP. Damn, Stormbolters suck. No AP against saves of 4. 2 wounds. So that piranha is on 4. Where are we now? 2 assault cannons, 12 shots at ballistics 3. It's still going to be wounding on 5s. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Where was I? I was at assault cannon 6. Yeah, so it's 12 shots on 3s. And that is 5s to wound. That was actually pretty incredible. 1 assault cannon hit every shot on its mark and penned. Just like drilled every shot through the hull. And that is still AP 0 against saves of 4. I've got to save 4 of these. 2 saves, 4 wounds. Dead. The piranha is dead. And because those piranhas were squatted, that would put the Imperials onto 1 1 victory point for an elimination. And if the Tau can't move in, then that is also going to be a 2nd victory point for contesting the point. So, onto Tau movement. This is gonna be fun. Five. 6. 7. They are now holding the point. That is 5, 6, 7. That is 10. The tower actually majority on the point now. And that is 8-inch. They can move into the wall. That is going to be fun times soon. Can't see shit. Can't see shit. Can see the tank. Literally right next to the tank. Can see the tank. Charge phase didn't happen because there was literally nothing in range. So that is why we've skipped straight onto the Tau. And the tower, nothing but good times and fun and freedom for all. For the greater good. And if anyone mentions brainwashing, I'm going to have to send them to a Tau re-education camp. Where we will politely and firmly inform them repeatedly until they understand and believe that there is no Tau brainwashing. For the greater good! Okay. Damn, I'm suffering like crippling brain rot right now. Alright, Piranha's dead. Some Forges. 6 4-up fusion. Oh yeah, just fail most of that, sure. Why not? Strength 9 against... That is the wrong unit. Strength 9 against Toughness 9. That is 4s again. Both of them. Nice. AP minus 4 save. That is a 7. The tank does not get an invuln. The tank does have a mechanic standing right next to him, though. So, yeah. So this is 2d6 damage plus 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. That almost killed it. That's on 2. I also forgot to do something important. 1d6 rolling for under 6. It's a 4. No, didn't happen anyway. Sure, whatever. Because I forgot to check if the Piranha exploded. Which would have literally only harmed the Space Marines. Which would have been absolutely hilarious. And I am all for that. Okay, so Farsight is going to shoot now. And they are absolutely charging into that tank. Farsight is running his 2-on-2s. Both in. Strength 8, Toughness 9, hitting on wounding on 5s. 1 wound. AP minus 3, that is a save on a 6. Flumped it. Damage 3, which means that tank is dead. What is his explosion rule? Deadly Demise D3 on a 6, roll half damage for wounds. Those are unsaved, by the way. Okay. It's a 6, it explodes. And it is 3 mortal wounds to everything in 6-inch radius. So that is all 3. Okay, so that is that entire squad. That is the chaplain. That is that entire squad. That is that guy. Things are going to get interesting. So that's 3 mortal wounds to every single model that was in range. So Farsight is 8765. The XV8s are on 1 wound each. Okay, things are getting really scary here. That's all of the Tau models. The bike... wait, no, that was specifically the chaplain, because you can't look out certain mortals for an explosion. And it's literally just because the chaplain is slightly closer. So, he's on 2. Jesus Christ! The battle line... that is 2 wounds each. Whole battle line is dead. That is 2 victory points to the Tau. And the Tech Marine, which cannot do shit to repair on a 1-turn instant annihilation of the tank, he is on 1 wound as well. Jesus Christ! That was, quite frankly, magical. That Tech Marine's gonna die. And then the Tau are going to proceed to pick up another victory point. This is the importance of making sure you know where your freaking troops are and what your units are capable of. Because Blazing Inferno has just wiped the majority of the Imperium's power. And 7 is less than 10 on the capture front. So the Tau are getting the point this turn. Jesus Christ. There is still other shit that needs to do its job. And we still don't have any melee combat happening. Is that shit in 12? Yeah, so it's worth rolling for a... Need a 10 or better to get into melee. All to do 1 damage, by the way. Okay, XV88s. Yeah, that's going to be heavy rifle, 2 attacks, so 4 attacks at 4, strength 12, into the Tech Marine. He's going to perish. Like, Jesus Christ, this is just barbaric overkill. 6, 4, 5, and 2. So 3 go through, 1 fails. Absolutely on 2s. Because 12 is like 3 times toughness. Yeah, everything. AP -4, he has... If he gets into melee next turn, that's going to be brutal. He isn't surviving this turn. And he does not have an invuln. -4 save 2. He is rolling 3 6s. He's failed all 3. So, just for shits and giggles, that is d6 plus 1 times 3. So that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage. I think on his 1 wound against 14 damage, he might just be dead. Just about, though. It's another point for the Tau. Like, the luck of the game just absolutely turned around with no remorse. They can't see shit. They can't see shit. They can't see shit. Those have fired and cannot see shit anymore. Even if they could hit with the smart, and they're definitely at 20-inch anyway. They didn't fire the drone pulse carbines, which can hit. Okay, so Sunforge, pulse carbines. That is 2, 4, 6 at 5s. Three rerolls because Twin Link. Nothing. Okay. Strength 5 against the last Outrider, which is 5, so that is 4s. 1. Save of 3 up. Saves it. Okay, Marines. What's left of them? Genuinely, I'm asking. Those Terminators are going to absolutely be a pain for the end game. So, as for points, the Tau have got 1, 2, 3, 4 points. The Marines have got 1. You know what? That might actually be like the only viable option. Because, yeah, unfortunately you can't lone operative mortal wounds onto another unit. These guys are going to go up onto platform. Still standing behind there, but they can see. These guys will have their 5 inches. It's about how you use it, guys. That's what's left of the Marines, and now they're on for shooting. The Marine, oh, fuck! Farsight is having a bad day. Okay, so, bikes. The Chaplain is going to fire 4 attacks twin linked on freeze. Actually, is the Absolver better? Technically, no. Even though the one shot does 2 damage. Honestly, the bolt rifles are actually the better plan here. Okay, so that is 4 shots on freeze. 1 reroll. Everything in. Then we have strength 4 on toughness 5, so that's 5s. One has gone through. Saves of 4 up. Flumped it. We have another dead man. That door will not open. The door will not open. There's a table in front of it. Just leave it to the side. Trust me, this game's almost over if you're watching. Alright, that's a crisis suit dead. What's left, they will not get the opportunity to charge with the amount of bullshit that's about to just be gatted into them. Unless Farsight can do something in melee. Farsight is going to do something in melee. Okay, so that is broadsides. I need crisis up. Chaplain is... that's later on the charge phase, assuming it gets there. Terminators, which is still 16 and 12. So 16 on freeze. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Rolling for freeze. Dragging those out. Are those... no, they're rapid fire, so they're just extra 2 damage in half range, which they ain't. Okay. And then this is 5s. There is potentially death on the horizon. Saves of 3 up. Oh, there's guaranteed death on them. Ha! Yeah. That would also put 1 round into Farsight. No, because he's another statistic. Yeah, that's failed saves and everything hiding into them. Yeah, it's alternative. This is how this works. That is another point for the Marines. So the Marines have 2 points. Farsight is still on 5 wounds because there is no bleed over on that. Because Lone Operative is amazing. Assault Cannon, 12 shots. Holy shit, this is bad for Farsight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is rolling for freeze, and then it's going to be freeze again. I'm counting it. Now, Farsight does have a good save, though. That is AP 0, 2 ups. Two wounds, 5 for 3. A bad time is indeed being had by Farsight. He's still gonna take fucking 10 plasma shots. Oh no. It's not over yet. Hellblasters. Standard shot because the extra damage isn't worth it. It's not worth it. So, yep. 10 shots. That is ballistics free. Two fails. Strength 7, toughness 5. This is freeze again. Okay, and now we have AP -2, say. Okay, so that is 4 ups. Shit. Farsight's dead. I mean, to be fair, everyone saw this happening after the tank damage was dealt. They are not able to charge anymore, which is good. Actually, they are still able to charge. Everything is shot, so we are on the charging phase. Yeah, bikes 2d6 charging. 5, 6, 7, 8. They're not in. On to Tau again. Well, I know where the crew are going. Crew have 7-inch movement. They can get up there easy. Like, everyone is desperately trying to get into melee, and it's just not working for anyone. My best melee unit is dead now. Like, not coming back. Fuck it, I do not care. 6 inches. I can get up to that line. Those spikes are not getting in melee. They're staying put because of danger. Actually, I might put them behind the bikes. Yes, I can. And yes, I can do that because Shadow Sun has 10-inch movement. Because Shadow Sun is special. Just going to crawl you guys up the board a little bit. Because they will be my Terminator hunters. They're what's left for annihilating the Terminators. As for now, though, I want to see what can be done. Those are blasters, so they have significantly shorter range than anyone would like. So we're going to look at the Breacher team and see what their range is. 10-inch range. If they're in... They are just in. Holy shit. That is 20 shots at ballistic 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Clear the board. Out, out. Okay. And that is Strength 6 against... That is the Hellblaster squad. Toughness 5, that's greater. These are 3s. Out. They are, I believe, AP. AP 1, so these are 4-ups. Three wounds. That puts the bike onto a 1. What else do we have? They have a support turret, but they moved so they can't deploy it. 4 carbines. So 5s. Rerolls. 2 in. AP, okay, strength of carbine is 5 on 5, so 4s. 1 in. Save of 3 up. Saved it. Pistol is a close combat weapon. That's it for the breaches. Each time modeling this unit makes a range attack, the target's enemy within range of an objective marker. They're not in range. You can reroll the wound. Okay, whatever. Support turret. Okay. Those bikes have got to go. I'm firing crew into them. Oh wait, no, Fireblade's got to fire. He has the Fireblade Pulse Rifle, which is one attack at 3. Rapid fire in 15 inches. That might be in 15 inches, shit. Oh, that's in 15 inches. So how does rapid fire work? I believe it's 1 extra shot. Yeah, it's an extra shot, so that is actually 2 shots ballistic free. 1 failed. So that's fine. That is strength 5, toughness 5, 4s. Landed it. AP 0, so save of 3. It saved. What next? Wait, he has a drone? Let me check how many drones he has, because it doesn't actually say properly. He has 2 gun drones. Yeah, one second, just need to fix things. Okay, so Fireblade has 2 gun drones, which means 4 shots at 5. Holy shit, all 5s! Okay, so that is strength 5 equals, so 4s. 1. Save of 3 up. Saved it. Onto the Crete shooting. That is Crete rifles, 24 inches rapid fire. They are in rapid fire, so that is 20 shots of Crete at ballistics 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Those are out, out, out. Did I seriously somehow not roll a single 3? Okay. And then that is strength 4, so these are on 5s. That is statistically awful. And then that is 4 saves of 3 up. 2 failed. Ya boy finally dead. That is the Outriders eliminated. Shadow Sun is going to directly fire into him. Shadow Sun has a lot more weapons than I realized. However, high energy fusion blaster times 2, so 2 attacks of 2 up. They're in. Strength 7, toughness 5, that's on freeze. 1 in. That is a wound of D6 plus 2. Yeah, no save. D6 plus 2. Wait, does he get an invuln? He gets a 4. He gets a 4-up save. He saved it. Flechette launcher, 5 attacks on 2s. One fail. Strength 3 on toughness 5. Shit, my fucking die, god damn it. So this is gonna be freeze. Oh fuck. It'd have to be strength 2. So 5s. Nothing. Light missile pod, that's 2 hits on 2s. They're in. Strength 5 equal 4s. For fuck's sake! That's not good. Problem is, he's so close, he's a priority. That's gonna be a goddamn mess in a minute. Okay. Stealth battle suits. Fusion blasters. 2 of them. In half range of 12. Wait, are they in 6? Yes, they're in 6. That is not getting measured. So 2 attacks on 4s. Both of them in. Strength 9 greater. Hitting on 2. No. Hitting on 3s, aren't they? Yeah. It's not 10. 1 flump. Fusion blaster, strength 9, yeah, AP minus 4, invuln of 4 up. He flumped his invuln! That is D6 plus 2. He's dead. 4 damage. He's dead. So another point for the Tau. And the Tau still hold majority control. But they're charging. We're gonna run 2d6 charging on... No, wait. I've still got my pulse cannons to fire. I should absolutely fire my pulse cannons. So that is a lot. That is squad of 6, 5, 4. So 4 times 4. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 shots on BS4. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They haven't fired yet. Rolling for 4s. Okay, that is against the Hellblasters. So, Strength 5, Toughness 4, greater, wounding on freeze. Garbo, Garbo. Oh no. They are AP 0 saving on 3-ups. So that's 5 successful saves. Wait, what? Yeah, so that's 2 wounds. So 1 dies. I have no idea how the hell I'm going to get charging done. I still need to run my fucking bastards. Oh no. Broadsides. Because I am absolutely certain that I refused to fire them because I knew that they would be overkill. And it turned out that maybe I should have fired them. Okay, so that's going to be 4 shots into the Terminators. Yes, they can see. Just about. 4 shots of heavy rail rifle, ballistic skill 4, strength 12. Just getting up the profiles. Absolutely double strength, so that's going to be 2s. This is going to be fun. Rolling for 4s. 3 in. Rolling for 2s. Everything. AP minus 4 save, so that'd be 6 at worst, but so 4 invan. One save. 2 profiles of D6 plus 1. So 1 takes 7 damage. He's dead. The other one takes 4 or 5 damage. So he's dead. Seeker missiles were fired at the beginning of the game. Twin plasma, 18 out of range. Pulse carbines, that's going to be 4, that's 20-inch, way out. Plasma is 18. Smart missiles, 30, measuring. Should be in range. It is. Careful. Okay, so smart missiles, 4 shots on strength on 4s. That is really bad. They are twin linked. Reroll 3. So that's 2. Okay, so that is going to be strength 5, toughness 5, 4s. 1 through. No AP, save of 2 up. Saved it. Alright, what is next? Next is charge phase. And the crew are already in. The crew are in. Need to get around the other side because somehow this is going to be easier from over here. God, first gen crew are so off balance. So that looks like 2 are in combat with 1. So Hellblaster Squad, Kroot Carnivores, 4 attacks on freeze. Free int. They made Kroot way better. Strength 4, toughness 4, so that is 4s. 1. AP 0, so save a 3 up. Holy shit, they flumped it. Yeah, that's 1 damage for one of the Marines. Gonna put that there as a representation. And now, it took so long for melee to happen in this game. We have 1 Marine, close combat weapon, 3 attacks of on freeze. 2 fruit. Strength 4, toughness 3, greater on freeze. 1 fail. AP 0, save of 6. Holy fuck! The Kroot do not take a casualty today. That is it for melee because the, Is it? No, that charge isn't happening. Right! Well, we have 1, 2, 3. I'm going to see if it is possible for me to get my pizza. I will be back in a minute. Well, that is absolutely not tournament legal because that is an obstruction of the game board. But I don't give a shit. Anyway, it is the Marines' turn. Sorry, it's absolutely essential I eat this pizza. I haven't eaten fuck all today because it's boiling hot. So I've had, like, no hunger. Yeah, absolutely pizza with Warhammer. Only the finest. Chicago town as well, so can't even complain. So yeah, Chicago town, sponsor me. Dude, you can clearly see it's just a pepperoni pizza. Like, it's on stream. Use your eyes. Okay, movement. what's left of it. Fuck, Terminators are slow. No shit, they deep strike. So those are Terminators. I've just moved further forward. It is Tau versus Marines, and the Marines have been taking some seriously heavy losses after a really, really bad situation that involved mortal wounds to half of their army on account of the the tank exploding. But at the end of the day, it's not one of my Warhammer streams until the goddamn transport explodes. Pizza. Right. That's it for Space Marine movement. I'm gonna have to do some counting. Alright. We have stuff happening involving Terminators. So it's 2 shots per Stormbolter, that's what I was looking for. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 shots. And that 12 shots is going into, because I can't shoot into melee, stealth battle suits. So that is 12 shots of 3. Those are fails, those are fails. That's me just clearing the board. So that ain't bad. Strength 4, toughness 4, so rolling for 4s. That was awful. Yikes. AP 0, save of 3 up. One save. Yikes. 2 wounds, so 1 suit dies. Okay, what next? 2 assault cannons. So that is 12 ballistic skill 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. Fail, fail, fail. Okay, and that is strength 6, toughness 4, greater freeze. No AP saving on freeze. 2 wounds. Your boy dies. That is shooting done. Consolidate. And now for things to get really, really nasty. 2d6. 10 inches. They're in. That one wound is connected to the Space Marine up there. Yikes. First gen crew. Not good. Because, fuck my life. That's gonna be fun. Gonna finish my pizza. It's gonna suck real bad. Oh shit, no, Tau get retaliation shot. Tau get Overwatch on charge. So that is 2 burst cannons, 2 fusion blasters, and Shadow Sun. Hi, who's winning? Me versus me. Points-wise, the Tau are winning. The Marines still have a massive squad of Terminators, but I don't think they're going to be able to do what they need to do. The crew are tying up the Hellblasters in melee for as many turns as that will take on account of space. But yes, hello. Things are very spicy. I'm literally just finishing my pizza, and then I'm going to run Tau Retaliation for their Overwatch, and then Melee Resolution. So it's 2 burst cannons, 8 shots, ballistics 4. Garbage. Strength 5, toughness 5 on 4s. 1 in. No AP, save of 2 up. Made the save. Fusion Blaster, 2 Fusion Blasters on 4s. 1 fail. Strength 9, toughness 5 on 3s. In. AP minus 4, Inv of 4, saving on 4. Saved it. Carbines, that's gonna be 8 carbines on 5s. That was a really good roll for carbines. Strength 5, toughness 5, 4s. Drones are actually going hard today. 4 saves on 2s. 1 fail, 1 wound, so that is 2. Shadow Sun. Flechette 5 on 2s. One fail. about to say all pass. Strength 3, awful 5. 1. No AP, save on 2. Yeah, I mean, that's what I do. It gets a lot of attention, so can't argue that. That was a 5. What was it supposed to be? Yeah, no, that's the save, yeah. Yo! Yo! Is that who I think it is? I'll be actually surprised if that's who I think it is. I love how everyone's like showing up and being active in chat like as the game's wrapping up. I was thinking of how that would work the other day, so it's nice to see. Yeah, so the hard part is having enough models to be able to run it. And also knowing the rules. But the good part is no one's going to argue if you want to run 5 points versus 5,000. Not that that makes any goddamn sense. At that point, you might as well just play orcs normally, because that is literally just rolling dice for the sake of dice. But yeah, I get little plastic models, and I get rolled dice, I love it. And I have no friends, and I'm sad, and I'm in my room in 32-degree weather in an English house with maximum insulation. I'm actually dying. I need to get a drink as soon as this ends. Who needs to look after their own health when they have frickin' Warhammer? Don't think I am who you think I'm a well-known person. Okay, if you don't know who I am, and then no, you're not the guy that I think you are, because otherwise you would absolutely know. But yeah, good to see you in the stream. Unless Foxhole and the 882nd mean anything to you, then no. But you would absolutely have recognised my voice already. Where the hell was I? 2 high energy fusion blasters. 2 attacks on 2s. You bastard! Okay, 1 went through. Strength 10, absolutely double, which is on 2s. And then it's 4 up in 1. It's gone through. 4 up in 1. Flumped it. That is D6 plus 2 damage. I need... actually, I think one of them's already dead. That's 3 damage. Wounds 3. Yeah, one of them's dead. And the light missile pod literally at point blank range is the last Hail Mary to slow these guys down. That is 2 attacks at 2s. 1 goes through. That works. Save of 4 up. Failed. Rip. Yeah, if I had the hardware, the space, and the people, I would absolutely play 2-player. And these games would actually last twice as long, even with my mental block and tangents. Because then it's 2 people with mental blocks and tangents. Let's go! Yeah, that is the last of my snapshots in the fence. And thank you for the follow. Massively appreciate it. Where the hell was I? The moon. Yep, it is. Now it's time for Terminator waffle stomping. So that is 1, 2, 3 power fists and a power sword. Actually, they're all running chain fists. So that's 4. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 attacks on 4s. 7, 8, 9, 10. 12. This is gonna hurt like a bitch. Fails, fails, fails. That did really badly. I only got about 1 strike in per person in combat. That is 8 toughness, so 2s. 1 fail. 3 saves. What is the AP -2, so saving on 5? Need to find the right profile. Yeah, saving on 5s. Do they get an invuln? No. Saving on 5s. That was really good, actually. And the damage is 2 damage against 2 wounds. 1 of them dies. This is not good. Alright. Consolidation. Retaliation. 1, 2, 3. So 6 attacks on 5. Literally 1 attack. Does it wound? Strength 4, toughness 5 on 5s. It went through. Save of 2 up. Saved it. It is absolutely 0 AP. And Shadow Sun separate. Shadow Sun has 3 on 4s. Holy nice! And that is strength 5, toughness 5, so 4s. 2 went through. No AP saving on 2s. 1 fail. Which means 1 damage, so 1 is on 2. This guy. Awesome. That is melee retaliation done. Other squad, which is 1 guy versus 3 crew. Hellblasters. Crew carnivores. Okay. Finding the profiles. Okay, so that is 3 attacks of 3. All in. Strength 4, toughness 3, greater on 3s. 2 in. Say no AP, saves of 6. The Kroot will not die today. That is 2, 4, 6 attacks from the Kroot on 3s. Three in. Strength 4, toughness 4, 4s. 1 in, save of 3. Saved it. Tao's turn. Maybe don't move those. They can see everything, so everything's okay. The breaches, however, will absolutely be moved to the corner there. The crew are going to fight on. The stealth suits are going to retreat. So I believe that means they can move 8 inches backwards. Does anyone know, retreating, is that movement backwards or is that 2d6 backwards? I know after that they can't fire. So I'm going to give that about 15 seconds, see if I get a response. Well, rip, I'm running 8 inches backwards then. And Shadow Sun has 10-inch movement, so that is why she can move way beyond. Just getting in and have no clue? Understandable. Yeah, I'm kind of just getting into the actual game side of it myself, even though I've been collecting for about 14 years and refusing to paint any of my miniatures until like 2 days ago. That's why there's like random assortments of levels of completed and painted. Choices were made in certain frames of time. I regret nothing. Okay, so they've retreated, they can't shoot, whereas the Terminators can now be shot at. There is some line of sight from the breaches, so let's measure the 10 inches. You got the ultimate starter, and I started my painting by using the Tyranid slide. Awesome, yeah. Honestly, the starter sets have been really good, even from back in Attack on Blackreach, which was the 3rd and 4th edition starter set. Orcs and Space Marines, and it was a really good one for the Orcs because you got attack choppers in there. I think the Space Marines also got a Dreadnought. Space Marines got Dreadnoughts for a while until they decided that Dreadnoughts were going to be really expensive and impossible to get a hold of. Speaking of which, I want to get a Dreadnought. My Space Marines need hella support. I absolutely don't need to buy any Tau though. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 shots, I think, of the breaches. Let me just check on that. Breaches, Pulse Blaster, 2 attacks. That is Assault, which I believe is... Oh, Assault can shoot on retreat and charge, I think. It's irrelevant, though. Actually, can't Assault... What does Assault do? Weapons with Assault in the profile are known as Assault Weapons. If a unit that advances this turn contains any models equipped with Assault Weapons, it is still eligible to shoot in the turn shooting phase. Advancing is like charging, but it's like extra. If you advance, you can't charge. But if you've got an Assault Weapon, you can like move, advance, and shoot. You can only resolve attacks using Assault Weapons its models are equipped with. Yeah, no shit. Why did that need to be included in the rules? Okay, so that is 12 shots from the Pulse Blaster, rolling for freeze. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. looking good. Looking good. Looking very good. 2 fails. Okay, that is Strength 6, Toughness. That is the wrong squad. Terminators. Toughness 5. Greater. That's freeze. Oh, nice! That would be AP -1, so that's saving on freeze. Oh no! Only 3 saves? I literally cannot make that up. So that is also 1 damage per, so that is 2 dead. And overkill doesn't drag. That was a really good run. They have moved, still can't deploy the support turret, which I didn't even bother to get out. Carbines, that is... I'm going to run 4 because there's also a Fireblade in there that brings us zone 2. So that is 8 shots, ballistics 5. Actually, never mind. They can't see the target anymore. They can't do anything. Railguns, on the other hand. Okay. Railguns are fun. Broadside battlesuits, heavy rail rifles, 4 shots, ballistics 4. Two fails. Which is actually bad, considering that's below average of what the rail rifles have been committing this game. Okay. Next up, we have Strength 12, absolutely double, hitting on 2s. Well, wounding on 2s. 1 fail. That is going to do D6 plus 1. 4 damage once they're... Twin plasma rifles. Seeker missiles already fired. Twin plasma rifles. So that is 1 plus... Wait, got to measure 18. I'm certain that is in 18, but I do still need to measure it. Yes. I didn't roll the save. I don't care anymore. I've been standing up for the last 2.5 hours. Okay. Plasma rifles, 18, 1 attack, 4 twin. It's in. Strength 8 greater, that's on freeze. It's in. AP -3, that puts it to 5, so save 4 up for Invan. Failed it. 3 damage. Yep, 3 damage once dead. They're gonna have to roll morale. Well, they've had to roll morale on the last one. Carbines, 20 inches, in range. 4 on 5s. Two rerolls. Everything in. I expect these to just completely plink off the armor though. 5 5s on 4s. 1 in. Save of 2 up. Saved. What chapter of the Space Marines? The Space Marines are being run as just Space Marines. I didn't set them with a chapter. I'm too new to the game to dig into that kind of stuff. because it's going to be a case of I'll pick one chapter eventually, and then that's the chapter I'll play. But for now, they are just Space Marine chapter Space Marines. Smart missiles 4 on 4. And the reason why some of the Terminators are painted as salamanders is because I'm borrowing them off my brother. And no, I don't have Centaurians because Space Marines are kind of dumb. I understand it was a Mechanicum attempt to make an alternative to Terminator armor because there's only so much of the Emperor's armor to melt down and share between them, but like, come on. Yes, so 4 on 4s. Was that twin linked? Yes. One fail. What was the replacement for Terminator? Okay, so originally back years ago, we only had Terminators, and then Games Workshop released Centaurians and a whole book, and the lore reason for Centaurians existing is Terminator armor required a portion of the Emperor of Mankind's armor that had been melted down and split between every suit of Terminator armor available. This is why if a suit of Terminator armor is lost in lore, it is a tragedy befalling the entirety of humanity at the greatest depths, because it is completely irreplaceable, and well, yeah, it's just completely irreplaceable. And recently there has been like a side grade that the Mechanicum in lore have kind of pulled out of their asses, which is Artibute. I have them in a cupboard that I can't get to at the moment because there's a table in the way covered in paint stuff. But it's like a step between power armor and Terminator armor. If anyone knows what I'm talking about. If you get like the Blood Angels, thanks for the follow, dude. Yeah, if you get the Blood Angels current start collecting set, then there's 3 of those. There's 3 of what I'm talking about in the box. Someone on read suggestions. Aggressor armor. Yeah. Aggressor armor is like a side grade between the two, but it's like the Mechanicum's other attempt at making a replacement of Terminator armor. But it's like the step in between now. And at least that's how it plays. Yeah, thanks for that. What the hell was I rolling? I have 3 dice in my hand and no memories or brain power, because I'm talking about lore. And I don't even read the books. Centaurians makes sense. Yeah. And also, they got completely dunked on by the entire... Yeah. They got completely dunked on by the community at large. Centaurians. Because it was literally Space Marines wearing Space Marine armor. It was power armor for power armor, and it was hilarious, and nobody liked it. Gameplay-wise, I think they saw, like, some use, but, like, I really have never seen them on tables. There's just always been better stuff. As for Gravis, I have a Gravis Captain, and the Gravis Captain is really good. Because I think, if I remember correct, the Gravis Captain can be slotted into like any regular power armor squad, even though he works best in a squad of Gravis Marines. I still need to remember what the hell I'm rolling these 3 dice for. It's something to do with smart missiles. It is Terminator saves, AP 0. It is 2-ups. They saved it all, because obviously they did. But I have stopped them for now. They can't see, they retreated, they fired all their weapons. Combat. So that is going to be Freecruit into Hellblasters. Oh, by the way, the Tau have absolutely destroyed the Marines. Even if the Marines are able to completely just, like, miracle roll bullshit their way through the entirety of the Tau forces, which isn't going to happen when those two XV8s still chilling. Two XV88s. Yeah, points-wise, the Tau have completely destroyed by holding the objective so well with such overwhelming force. But I am going to continue playing until the entire board is wiped and the game is tabled. Centaurians are slow, so are Terminators. They both move at 5 inches. But at least you can put Centaurians into a transport, whereas with Terminators you have to have a... it's massive tank with loads of guns. Salamanders have their own special variant of it with flamethrowers, because they found the STC. It's not the Leman Russ, that's the Guard. What the hell? Yeah, he was talking about it being a replacement for Terminator armor lore-wise, since new suits can't be created. Yeah. What was the tank I was thinking of? Land Raider. Yeah, Land Raiders are the only viable transport for Terminators, which sucks because Terminators can't really move, like, at all. Okay, it is the Marines' turn. The Terminators need to roll morale, which could completely just screw them out of the entire game at this point. I mean, they've already lost, like, so bad. Terminators, leadership, 6 up, 2d6. 7. Alright, they're good. They can try and charge, but I don't see that happening. And then they've still got to deal with, like, the retaliation. Something they could do, which would be absolutely disgusting of me. It would also slow down the game to a point that I don't want to slow it down to, but if someone was being vindictive, they would just push them into the crew. You play Death Guard, and the movement of my Terminators are a pain to plan. If I deep strike, I often get stuck on the wrong side of the board. Yeah, they'll be, like, deep in enemy territory without a paddle, and if you play against any army that has any level of melee... keeping in mind, I don't think people were really here for it, but Farsight was on the board ages ago, and he is an absolute monster in melee. He will destroy everything. I've run one-on-one test rolls just privately, and he's destroyed everything that I can throw at him on one-on-one. In the games I've played, he's a monster. He, like, in the middle of the game, there was a situation with a repulsor transport that got destroyed and hit D3 mortal wounds, hit a perfect 6 on the D3 and wiped out so much stuff. It took out almost all of the Space Marines infantry. It absolutely ripped shreds through Farsight and his Honor Guard. It was so fucking painful. I also painted that Farsight myself. He's my favourite model, and he is also my best painted one. The other model that I'm working on at the moment is the Repulsor, which is a model that I don't particularly like because of the open top and the open back nature. That's why I've used some terrain extras to, like, block it up. And yeah, that is going to be a very, very shiny tank. I want to paint all of my Marines in shiny bronze. And then there are my brother's Terminators painted as Salamanders, and I think they're really cool. Okay, so the Marines finished their morale check, and now they are going to move forward and shoot and charge. Because I'm playing this completely wrong, but I don't care. Because if I remember correctly, it's shoot or charge, and I just don't give a shit. Okay, 5 inches forward, they can get to there. That's it for Marine movement. I'm not even joking. 2d6 charge. 4, 5, 6 inches. They actually can't get in. They're 2 inches out. Yes, I've redone the charging. They're still going to shoot. So that's still going to be 6 shots assault cannon. Yeah, I think Dark Angels are pretty cool as well. I also think the Death Guard are really cool because they've got... Don't the Death Guard have that really cool flying unit that I've got in my local, not a Games Workshop, a Games Workshop won't open a store in my area shop. Okay. Assault Cannon. 6 shots. BS3. That was garbage. Strength 6 against... Yeah, Shadow Sun's still alive. Somehow. Stealth suit, strength 6, toughness 4, greater freeze. 2 in. Need to roll save, no AP, free up. Yikes. That is 1 damage against... Okay. So 1 wound. And then Storm Bolters 2 on freeze. I love Death Guard, but I'm working on some orcs at the moment. Want to join the Xeno side for a bit. Honestly, Xenos are great. The only problem with them is they get no support. The Tau haven't had anything cool since the Storm Surge, and I have a Storm Surge, and it is the most hilarious fucking thing ever. It's all legs and missiles! So good! Absolutely monstrous. Devourer of enemies. It's great. I think it's brilliant. I played him back in 8th edition. He is also completely overpowered and bullshit, so I can't really bring him out in my stream games anymore after the last time. It was funny. He just stood there, fired missiles, and like one-tapped everything with his mega cannon. I love how that thing's like so big and it's shit. Like it's bigger than like a skyscraper and it's open top. Like bruh, gotta get that fresh air in there. No one's gonna throw grenades in. Aircraft, what's that? Though with the amount of seeking missiles, aircraft it wouldn't really matter. Just shoot them out of the sky if you ever detect them on radar. Two Storm Bolters, 4 shots on BS3. Yeah, I know Games Workshop don't care about Xenos, but that is part of the fun. Everyone in my area are meta chasers, so I want to go with the rule of cool. Absolutely! Always go with the rule of cool. Go with the rule of cool, play casual, and if I do finally start understanding the rules one day, eventually, I might look to see if there's a local tournament and I might like enter my Tau into it. But I'm in the process of building up Marines, just because I've fallen into it. Like, eventually, no matter what you play, you will have Marines. Freeze. 1 fail. I will get this done. I will not get distracted. I will finish this shooting phase. Fuck my life. Okay. Strength 6, toughness 4, greater freeze. 2 fail. 1 is in, saving on no AP free. Saved it. I mean, for real. My personal opinion, if you find a meta chaser, go against them, math hammer your ass as hard as you can. Find like the army with like the tools required to specifically counter that meta, and just make the game as boring for them as they wanted to make for you. And yes, I do realise that's like a £10,000 investment, but like that's Warhammer. What do you mean you don't have a mortgage a year that you can just like throw straight into the game? It's all about that plastic crack. When you lose models in a tournament, you grind them into dust and snort it for that one last high. No, dear God, do not do that. That would kill you. Friendly tournament, scored 0-4, but you had fun. Yeah, honestly, at the end of the day, if you're having fun, that is the most important thing, no matter what. I personally do not care if you're running around with grey minis. I posted a TikTok, and a guy that played the game in Spanish commented, and I had to translate it, and the translation was the grey shoulders. So that is kind of why I was thinking about painting my my marines like this. Yo, thanks for the follow. Because honestly, the title "The Grey Shoulders" is just like such a good idea for a home chapter, and it's also such a kick in the teeth of meta chasers and people that are like really, really pissy about painting. And yes, in my life I've run into so many people like, "What, your painting isn't at Golden Demon level? I can't dare associate with you! Begone, peasant! Come back when you can either paint to Golden Demon or afford the £500 per infantry soldier price of getting someone to do it on eBay." Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's some characters in the fandom. Remember, always gaslight and gatekeep. It's our little game and no one else's. Only we can enjoy the little plastic crack soldiers. Because little plastic men and rolling dice. Let's go. Okay, back to the game. I will finish this game. I swear to God. I will. I swear I spent like half an hour just talking to chat on like what should be like one of the last two turns. And honestly, the strategy is mop up the Terminators, which should be easy enough to do with the XV-88s, retreat the crew, and then shoot the Pulse Blasters into the Inferno. They've done their turn, they charged and missed. They fired. This is Tau turn. Just paint the way you like, all the same. It takes to paint your army better like the way you paint them than try to please them. Exactly. And honestly, it took me 14 years to come to that conclusion, and that's why I've only just started painting my many, many models. Like, Jeebus. I have models from 4th edition. Like, those are 4th edition crew. That's why they do not stand up properly on their bases. And also they were repaired with, like, modern kits recently. Like, my god, a plastic glued to death because being 8 years old and making models, not a good combination. But in the same breath, an amazing combination. So, movement. I'm going to pull the crew out of combat, which is 7 inches backwards. I can't because it's still the Marine's turn because I still need to roll that those 3 attacks. I will play this game, I swear to God. Nah, you guys are great. Love it. I love having an active chat. Okay, 3 attacks, ballistic 3. But if you don't have 5 golden demons, damn, I've got to get my brother to like get good then. 1 attack went through. That is superior, so it's on freeze. It is a 5, save on a 6. Dead. No, you guys can yap. You guys can yap. Just as a warning, if you continue to yap, this is like turn 5, and it will still be turn 5 in another hour. Yeah. I'm high on caffeine anyway because I've been like trying to grind my brain to a position where I can actually like set this up and play this for like a week. I've actually been procrastinating, enjoying myself. Imagine. All right, 7 inches backwards, can't fire in retaliation. Yeah. Actually, yeah. They're gonna be over there. Advance into enemy territory backwards! We're not running away, we're advancing in the wrong direction! Okay, they have 6 inches. Kinky. They're getting up. I know, imagine only being 5 foot tall and not being able to reach the other side of the board, therefore only using literally half of this massive goddamn board that you've set up. Playing out the timer? What timer? Just yapping on my turn until, like, the opponent dies of old age. But I'm the opponent! Okay, that is an amazing position. They're retreated. These guys are going to stand there because they have 2 fusion blasters. They are still in link with their command. What is going on? What is going on is going to be absolute carnage, brutality, and suffering and crying. And the Marines are going to lose again, and it's not because I'm cheating, I swear to God. It's because I just know how to play Tau way better than I can play Marines. And it's not a terrain issue, because this layout is actually based off of some tournament terrain layouts that I looked up. So the layout is actually tournament legal, so it's nothing to do with that. I think this was just genuinely a serious stream of bad luck. The Marines got the drop on the tower at one stage, and then the tank exploded, and it all went to hell from there. And then the heavies just did, like, everything they could to mop up. I would also like to point out there was a single squad of 8 bikes, including a chaplain and an ATV, that just melted in 2 turns. It was beautiful. Match your 2k points takes like 2 hours. This is 1k, 1k v 1k. I don't have enough space to play 3k, and I don't have enough Marines to play 3k. Even if I take my recently reclaimed and rescued guard, which need a little bit more rescuing, to be fair, because I can't field the third infantry squad. I do have a bunch of guardsmen equipped with tower weapons that I built as Quaversus just because it's bit bashing and cool. And yes, they do look cool. I think it was actually I took a kill team box and bit bashed that. That timer's getting hella run down. Alright. Let's mop this up. Let's finish the game. We're going to run the 2 fusion blasters, which is 2 shots on 4s. One fail, 1 succeeded. 9 strength, which is less than double, so that is... what is the Marine list? The Marine list was... a chaplain on a bike, a tech Marine, 5 assault intercessors that got melted by mortal wounds, 5 Hellblasters, 10 Terminators in a single squad, a full Outrider squad that had the chaplain connected to it, and an Impulsor transport, which was equipped with the Bellicust missile array, which is amazing. If it actually can see the target and fire, because it doesn't have indirect fire somehow. Whereas the Tau had Commander Farsight, Commander Shadowsun, Cadre Fireblade, a squad of 10 Breachers, which had the Fireblade attached, 10 Crew Carnivores, 6 Stealth Battlesuits, which had the Shadowsun attached, 2 Broadsides, 3 Crisis Sunforge, which is Fusion Blaster Crisis suits with Farsight attached to them, and 2 Piranhas that didn't explode but were pivotal in stopping the Marines from ever getting a single point from the objective. And there is an objective on this board, the central landing pad, which is currently built up as a comms array. That is the objective. Not that it's mattered anymore, because the Tau grinded out so many points from rules as I stated. The rules for the objective were every full turn that ends, 1 victory point will be handed to the team with the majority force on the objective. Honestly, the Marines looked really scary when they had the bikes, but Tau melt armor, and bikes are light armor despite their speed. They got dunked on real hard. Anyway, I had... Terminator Squad was being shot up by the stealth battlesuit. I was on wounding, so they are strength 9, so greater is free. It wounds him for the save, it's invuln, so 4. Flumped, that's d6 plus 2 melter. 3 damage, dead. Assault cannon is dead. For 8 on burst. Right. Okay, 8 shots, burst cannon, BS4. Three shots fail, no rerolls. And now strength 5, toughness 5, force. 2 fail, 3 saves. These are 2 ups, all saved. Tight saves. Onto the broadsides. 4 shots on 4. 1 fail. 2s. 2 succeed. They will get a 4 up invuln, which I'm not putting faith into, but the God Emperor may decide otherwise. Yep, that's AP minus 4, so that's 4s on saves. Holy fuck! They invulned rail rifles at point blank range. Right, okay, plasma rifle, that's twin linked, 1 on 4. Landed. Strength 8, greater 3. Failed it. Pulse carbine, that's 4 on 5s. 2 fail. Wait, they get re-rolled. Yeah, 2 fail. Strength 5 equal on 4s. 1 save of 2 up. Saved it. Smart missile 4 on 4s. That is twin linked. 3 succeed. Strength 5, so 4s. 2 succeed, 2 saves, no AP, 2s. Saved. That's not good. What's left? Crew carnivores can't fight, they retreated. Breaches are 10-inch, 12 on pistols. That's why pistols are actually good on breaches, because it gives you an extra 2 inches to do something. Whereas pistols tend to just be garbage on everything. Though, if I remember correct, they're used as like a melee alternative. Like, you can shoot pistols or you can shoot close combat. So that is 10 inches to attack. They... Okay. Okay. That's a really tough decision I need to make. And I think I know what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's still only one wounded AP1, even if they got a chance, so... I'm gonna follow the original plan and do something completely and utterly insane. Shadow Sun hasn't fired yet. I'm not gonna run the breaches yet. Shadow Sun has a chance to clutch this. Okay, Shadow Sun, Terminators, Flechette Launcher, 5 shots plus on 2s. One fail. Strength 3, Toughness 5, weaker on 5s. 1 success. No AP, damage 1. That is save of 2. Saved it. Now for the main event. 2 2s. Both in. Strength 10, double wound on 2s. In. Save on 4s. 1 save, 1 wound. Melter 2d6. Okay, so 1's dead. How dead is he? He is 6, so he's hella dead. Double dead. If overkill transferred. Am I right? The light missile pod 2 on 2. Both in. Strength 7, toughness 5, greater on 3s. 1 in. Okay. Okay. AP 0, 2 save, please. Flunk. 5, he saved it. Pulse pistol can't fire. Battlesuit fist is charge. That is my frickin' Hail Mary. I'm gonna think about something. It's possible. No, it's not. It doesn't have AP. It's not worth even thinking about. Alright, Breacher team. 20 shots. These are freeze. Bring up the right enemy profile. Okay. Freeze strength 6. So freeze, freeze. Nice. Very, very nice. I would love to keep that, but it wouldn't be fair. So saving on its AP -1 fours. Oh no. Oh, they saved 3 of them. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squad wipe. I'm so glad I stuck with the original plan. That Terminator is so cooked. Oh my god. They didn't move this turn, actually, did they? Yeah, no, I think they jumped up there this turn for the strategy. So I still can't deploy the support turret. Rip. 2, 4 on 5s. Reroll. Sorry, 8 on 5s. Okay, 3 success. Rerolls. Another 2. And then that is freeze. Okay, so that is saving on 2s. Oh! Oh no! Time for Fireblade to shine. As far as I wish. He is in 15, so that's an extra shot, so that's 2 on 3. Both in. On freeze. Both in. No AP, saving on 2s. Saved them. Time for the greatest Hail Mary of all time. Tau melee combat on purpose, without the Kroot. Six. The cookening. It's the cookening. Oh my god, this is so hype. Little plastic men and dice. It's so hype. So that is 2, 4, 6 attacks on 5s. 4 in. Strength 5, so on 3s, 4s. Oh, yes! Saving on 2s. 2 wounds. He's dead! That's game! The greatest gambit ever! Tau melee! No one expects it. Damn! Damn! And even after the tabling, points allocated, the Tau won by way more than the Marines. Because secondary condition was point on kills, so either way, the Tau hella just ripped holes in the Marines. That was awesome. How the hell is that stream 3 hours long? This should have been over an hour ago. It does still genuinely sit in line with Games Workshop's expected match length for the points, though. 2 to 3 hours for 1K game. Honestly, that was brilliant. That was quite frankly fantastic. So if anybody is still here and wants to chat, I'm here for about a minute. If not, I can end the stream. And if you enjoyed, please give me a follow. Massively support it. Or on YouTube, subscribe. Oof. I genuinely lost count of how many turns it was, and then it's -3 from how many turns it was from how many points the tower got from objective, and then it's every killed unit plus. So the Marines got like 3 points, 4 points. But yeah, honestly, that was pretty brilliant. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, as I say, I enjoy doing these. If I had more models, I'd make more models. I love the building side of it, and this gives me a reason to build and play. Just wish I had money. Lil. Oh, what the hell is the temperature? Yeah, it's 25 degrees right now, and the sun's only just thinking about dipping below the horizon. God, it's hot. Yeah, obviously I can't do this sort of content every day, but I do enjoy doing this, so keep an eye out for me being live. And I appreciate having all of you here. It's been amazing today. This is honestly the best stream I've ever had, and that includes the Foxhole stream that I played where I got 25 viewers at one stage. Because honestly, I didn't retain any of it. They basically showed up from a random raid and then immediately vanished because I wasn't their favourite streamer, which is sad. But yeah, honestly, all I can say is thank you, everyone. Couldn't, well, I could have done it without you, but it'd been hella more boring. I mean, there's nothing wrong with rolling dice and playing with plastic minis on your own. At the end of the day, people are busy, the hobby's expensive as hell, and it's really good practice, and it can really help you understand the rules better. I mean, having a training partner that actually understands the rules helps a lot, but the rulebook is free online now, so you can literally just Google it in the PDF store. And I like the idea of having people just being there, seeing me do things, getting hype for the lore and the whole hobby and everything. And also, that ending was absolutely brilliant. That could have absolutely lasted another turn. And the Tau melee rush. The stealth suit melee rush. Just hit him until he's dead for the greater good! Oh, it's so good. Oh. It's also a great way to build stories for your armies. Like that's completely indisputable. I love how like I finally hit like 10 viewers over two services, and it's like I'm ending the stream soon. As I say, I can't promise I'll do this tomorrow or even again this week, but I really have the enthusiasm and drive to do this more now. It's been quite a push to get myself to do this as a mental thing, but like this has been the third game. The first game I played was the 500-point game. I can run a 1K Voltan, so I might run a 1K Voltan. And I know a lot of people don't like Voltan, but I don't think that's Voltan's fault. I think that's more the fault of Games Workshop for releasing an army in the Xenos archetype, giving it just enough models to have a viable basic 1K army, and then leaving it out to dry for like 4 years with no support. There's also a couple other armies that I can run like 500 points. I think I can run like 500 guard. I've got like 400 points of Necron, which would be amazingly cooked to run 400 points of Necron. Yeah. I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. I do mean that. I wouldn't be saying it so much if I didn't.